Hey there, this is Anthony Trucks, former NFL player, speaker, author, and founder of Trust Your Hustle. And today I'm going to talk to you about how to get kind of past the roadblocks you have in life. Now, I don't mean overall roadblocks in life, but your internal roadblock. The one that when you get to this place of putting all your energy in, all of a sudden you feel like you just down power, like everything shuts down and you cannot keep moving. It's basically your willpower starts to deplete. Now, in my life, I had this happening, and I would get up and I'd be all gung-ho for the day. I'd get moving and start banging things out, and next thing I know, I get to a place in the day where I no longer want to put effort in. And then I kind of put something off to the next day, and then the next day happens and it's worked itself into my new day, and I got something on the back burner, something didn't get completed, and now I'm behind in life. And then I start to affect my relationships in life because I'm having to cancel things. And all it was in the beginning when I should have put the effort in, I didn't have the willpower to keep going. So I want to talk to you now about ways you can increase your willpower and really just kind of move past, because a lot of people don't realize that you must use that thing like a muscle. That's what you got to do, is look at willpower as a muscle. So these next steps are going to be applied in a certain way for your life that you can use to get yourself to a place where you can get more done in less time without going kaput and shutting down. The first one is realize it's like a muscle. A lot of studies have been done to see willpower, and essentially the more you use it, the stronger it gets. And that's a tough thing for most people to comprehend, but really it's not this thing where you have a certain amount and all of a sudden you can no longer go. You can actually use that muscle to get moving. You can actually build it up to where you can get more done in less time. Then, the way you can apply it to your life and your day is do the big things first. Now, here's why. Let's say it is gas tank theory, right? You have a certain distance to go to a couple different destinations. Well, what you want to do is you want to think about using not the gas to go to short distances and then be stuck on the way to a long distance one. You want to use your gas to go the long distance, then the shorter ones to where maybe you can just walk to the next one, take less effort. The way you can apply it to your willpower is you want to do the big things first because you have the willpower to actually get these things done. Then do smaller and smaller things along the way. Because if you use up all the fuel, you can't get the big thing and important thing done at the end. So the idea is, where in your life can you start looking at when you start putting effort in? To do the big things first, to get them done early on. For the small things you can do later on with less willpower, or if you have to put off to the next day, it's a very small thing. Then it won't eat so far into your day. If you burn out all your energy for a big thing, it becomes tough at the backside. Then you got to get uncomfortable. You got to get to a place just outside your comfort zone every single time you get to doing work. Now, the way you do this, you start setting up this kind of structure of realizing how you feel. As you start moving forward, you'll find that, hey, I'm doing some work, I feel good. You feel kind of get to the point of starting to bog down. And when you bog down, say, okay, I got to go 5 more minutes or 10 more minutes. Because you'll get to that place of decision. You must decide, do I go a little farther or do I stop? And what you want to do is go a little bit farther, because just like exercise, you want to push that comfort zone, push the intensity a little bit more, because your body will adapt. When you work out, essentially what happens is you push your muscles, you get a burn, your body then adapts by building more muscle or increasing stamina. Same for you. When you push that muscle a little bit farther, you increase your stamina, you increase your ability to do the work. Then it comes to the very last portion of this whole kind of issue of how do you take care of building willpower is you must regenerate. You gotta just rest for a little bit. When it comes to willpower, what you wanna do is throughout the day or throughout weeks, take breaks. Just like exercise, you can't work out 7 days a week and expect to get results because you never give yourself time to recover and build muscle or burn fat. So for you, when it comes to willpower and pushing forwards, start thinking about, hey, where can you just take a break? Like rest your mind, maybe just sit down, go for a walk, take a nap, relax your mind. You'll find you come back more regenerated, stronger, and able to get more done. And I know you may be thinking in your mind, man, it's really, really hard. I can't do that. I'm just a human guy. I don't have all that kind of power in me to push past. Here's what I will tell you. If you're human, you have the ability to do this. We all do. I mean, if you start thinking about, let's say way back in the day, if you were starving and you needed to get something done, you needed to, in a sense, hunt something and kill something to eat, I don't care how long it took you, you would muster up enough willpower to kill the animal, to eat it. So you've got to get to a place where you start thinking about, you're human. You have these innate abilities in you. They're just part of you. All you got to do really is step into that role and say, I'm going to push past just a little bit more to increase that willpower muscle. So I challenge you to do that for your life. Like, think about one aspect of your life you're going to work on. Maybe it's work. Maybe it's the willpower to play with your kids. Maybe it's the willpower to work out. Who knows? But I challenge you to choose one of those areas and start applying yourself. Like, put a lot of effort in and see if you can push the envelope just a little bit more to eventually get where you want to get to. And if you want to learn more about how to do this and so many more things for your life to get you to a high level of life, a high abundance place where you can actually accomplish your goals and achieve dreams for your life, you're really gonna like what I've made for you. It's a really cool tool that you can get for free. All you have to do to get it is just click a button you see on the screen or a link in this post, and I'll give it to you immediately. And you can try it out for your life and see how it works for you. And it's kind of a unique thing, and it's designed with my clients and people like yourself in mind to get you to the next levels of your life, which we all have access to once you learn the tools to get there. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, remember, you can trust your hustle to live an unexpected life.